The first case of the Omicron variant is detected in the U.S. Good evening. I'm Angela Taylor.
And I'm Rod Carter. Glad you could join us tonight. That case was detected in California. The person is fully vaccinated and recently traveled to South Africa. An expert on COVID-19 at UNC tells us that he is cautiously optimistic about the direction that the country is heading into in this pandemic, even factoring in this new variant.
Still, he told lawmakers we need to be ready for a possible winter wave of cases. Our Capitol reporter Michael Hyland live in Raleigh. Michael, he said the variant is making it difficult to predict what's next.
Right. He does think with more people getting vaccinated, these waves are going to have less and less of an impact as time goes on. Now that the Omicron variant has been detected in the U.S., he says it still could be weeks or months before we know the true impact.
The latest phase of the COVID-19 pandemic raising questions about what's next.
It's so early. I mean, we've known about it for less than a week.
Justin Lessler is an epidemiologist at UNC Chapel Hill. He talked to state lawmakers Wednesday about the potential impacts of the Omicron variant, just before the announcement it's been detected in the U.S.
It's going to be a little bit before we are likely to see the impact of Omicron here. When we saw Delta was around in detectable numbers for months before we saw those summer Delta surges.
He says there are serious concerns about the variant, but that many questions are unanswered, including how transmissible it is. He says new variants are inevitable, leading to broader questions about how we live with this.
Can COVID-19 really be defeated?
Lessler said it's unlikely to ever be eradicated, but we need to get to the point that when cases surge, we don't see a similar surge in the number of people going to the hospital or dying. With more people getting protection through the vaccine or previous infection, we could see that improve by summer or next winter.
It's very unlikely we'd ever go back to the full shutdowns unless something really substantially changes about the virus.
John Connaughton is an economist at UNC Charlotte. He says as the state's economy recovers, he expects that to continue into next year. He cautioned against drawing conclusions too soon about Omicron's impact.
We don't know how severe that disease is going to be, but what we did see during those spikes was a slight downturn in the economy.
Dr. Lessler says we could see a significant wave this winter, but he does not think that's the most likely scenario. Instead, he thinks we'll see what he describes as a small bump and then get back to the downward trajectory we saw after the surge tied to the Delta variant. Live in Raleigh, Michael Hyland, CBS 17 News.